Well, g'day once again, Jason Haines here from QPL Rural right here in Aranda and Temora with another edition of the Haines Report, your weekly rural property update. Well, many areas got a little bit of rain last week. Sadly, north of Narrandera here and west missed out a little bit. But as you went further east, there was some reports of up to sort of 25 and 30 mil, which was very welcome in most areas. Unfortunately, I've been down to some of our properties down south, and there is now an impact of frost going through. So many producers, if they've got crops to cut, are now faced with the prospect of having to cut them early to try and make the most out of those standing forages. In livestock markets this week, we'll start here with our own Aussie white sale right here in Narrandera. Very good clearance rates. There was only about 5 rams that weren't sold with an average price of $1,900 a head. In other markets this week, the Eastern Young Cattle Indicator is sitting on 492.75 cents per kilo carcass weight. The National Trade Lamb Indicator has slipped back as there's a flush of new season lambs coming onto the market at the moment. It's now sitting at 800 cents per kilo carcass weight, and mutton still strong at 473 cents per kilo. In water markets this week, on the temporary trade, Murrami water is now trading between that sort of $3.40, $3.45 per megalitre. In Zone 10 in the Murray, we're now back down to $3.35 to $3.40 per megalitre, and Zone 11 at $3.35. Now, there is a lot of country set up for summer cropping at the moment, for rice and cotton in particular, and it will be interesting to see how much this water does end up in that space if we don't get any more follow-up rain. Now, while we are speaking of water, we do have that 3,000 megalitres of Zone 2 mid-Murrambidgee bore water that is up for expressions of interest. That is closing on the 5th of October, so I do encourage you to give us a call. There's a big area that water can be used in, basically from Narrandera right the way through to Balranald. So if you're a bore water user in that space, please give us a call. Get your expressions of interest forms and get your water locked in for up to the next 5 years. This is a very good opportunity, especially given where water markets are at the moment, and you do get the full entitlement of that water licence, so you can carry over water from year to year if you don't use it. So please give us a call on that one and get your expressions in. For our first property this week, we'll go back over our new listing out there at Murrami, exactly 25 kilometres from Griffith and Leeton. This is very good self-mulching clay soils. It's been laid out for rice in the past, but is running lambs at the moment. This is 588.3 hectares in the total aggregation with 11 MIA outlets and a very good sound 4-bedroom brick homestead with open plan living. Situated right in the heart of the MIA, this is good access to roads, good access to facilities, and good access to water, and would be absolutely perfect for somebody looking to develop a high-intensity, high-value cropping enterprise in either the horticulture or cotton space. Now, there are 3 farms that make up this property, sitting at around 219 hectares, 225 and 144 hectares respectively. We can break them up or we can sell them as a whole as the 588 hectare aggregation. I expect there'll be good, strong demand for this country, especially given its location and access to water. So please do yourself a favour, book yourself an inspection today and secure this property before anyone else does. For our second property this week, Red Plain Aggregation, right down there at Jerilderie. It's only about 30 kilometres from Finley and Berrigan. It is some very, very nice country down there, and at the time of recording this, we've only got 14 days to go until the close of our expressions of interest. Indeed, close of business on the 28th of September. We'll see the applications on the table and we'll be going through those. I encourage you to have a look at this property. Water down there in that Murray system is getting cheaper and cheaper every week, so the numbers are stacking up more and more at the moment. These properties come very, very well developed. Zenor is an absolutely magnificent property that would suit both a cropper, a forage producer, a summer cropper, or, given that it's got a 4-stand shearing shed, would be perfect as a lamb finishing operation. There's some lighter soils here, but also some darker self-mulching clay country. It's only recently been developed, so the irrigation layout is very, very good on Zenor, and it comes complete with a 5-bedroom, outstanding brick veneer homestead with fantastic gardens, and is a great place to establish yourself in the Riverina. Sanford coming in at 370 hectares is all about production. It's recently been developed with bankless channel irrigation throughout. There's a little bit of dry land country in there, but that could easily be developed as well. It has a 3-bedroom homestead on it, an 380 tonne twister silo, and will produce a huge amount of grain or forage off that property for years to come. Red Plain, well, that's the heart of the operation. It comes in at 480 hectares. It's got the workshop, the sheds, 900 tonne of grain storage, and is laid out with bankless channel operation, some border check, but it also has an 80 hectare centre pivot on there. The 3-bedroom plus office, 2-bathroom homestead on Red Plain is absolutely outstanding. It features open plan living, in-floor heating, wood fire heating, and is an absolutely magnificent property that is a testament to the rest of the farm. Now, right through the fence in this aggregation, we've got Amaroo coming in at 299 hectares. It has a 200 hectare TL lateral irrigator. Now, this you can produce a huge amount of grain off. It's suitable for summer cropping, but could equally be used for producing forage crops or lucerne every year, and is very easy to operate. Now, the Red Plain aggregation can be sold as a whole, or we will sell individual farms off it. But as I said, we've got approximately 14 days to go. So get yourself down here. Let's have a look at this farm and put your cards on the table. These are very, very good properties that will produce you reliable income for years to come. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on any one of our properties we've got listed here today, please feel free to give me a call at any time on 0488 594 450. We won't have a stand at Henty this year, but hopefully we'll make it over there and catch you as we're going around the sites. So if you see me, please say good day, and I look forward to talking to you all again next week. Cheers.